10, I'm a PM at Meta being asked how I'd measure the success of Instagram Reels. This is the framework I learned to help me answer this question in interviews and real life. I feel like the key to this type of question is remembering that you do have to prioritize at almost every step. That said, the first thing I want to do now is clarify. So I want to clarify the scope of this question and also define what Instagram Reels is. So I would say Instagram Reels is a short form video offering that is available through the Instagram app. Also, what is the time period of the success? Also geography. Where do we want to measure the success? Once you have that, you have to go into the goals of both Instagram as a whole and also Instagram Reels. Overall, Instagram's mission is to connect people globally. Instagram Reels fits perfectly within that because it's a way to expand reach of different types of people. The product goal of Instagram Reels is now there's a new outlet for creators and followers to express themselves, but also the business goal of Instagram Reels is to increase the number of users and activity on the Instagram platform. Now, the next step is where the prioritization comes in. So now you're going to segment out the users. Like I said before, there are creators and there are also followers that are going to be using Instagram Reels. So for creators, the main kind of user journey goes they create, they edit, they post. For followers, they view, they interact, they share maybe, and then they follow. Next is the part where I actually start naming the metrics, because just from those user journeys of the two segments, if I were to go into creators during that post portion, what are the number of reels that they're creating in a day? What percentage of drafts are they actually turning into posted reels? What are the statistics like that? On the follower side, I could say time spent on reels in a day because that measures activity. I could also say the click-through ratio, or how many of those views actually turned into follows. And then to boil it all down, that's when I would pick the North Star metric and then also some guardrail metrics. North Star metric is your consolidation metric. So in this case, I would probably say time spent on reels in a day, because that is something that could be shared among creators and followers. And that also shows Instagram, this is how people are using this product, and this is why it's important for the business. This is the activity it's generating. Guardrails that are just some guardrails for that North Star metric that are serving as cautionary tales would also be that time spent could be a bad thing, because that could mean that they're taking away from real life connection, right? So we don't want a threshold about 2 hours in a day. It's like that to help you determine the opposite of success for this product. So this is how I would answer the question and how I have answered this question in past interviews. But if you have any questions and if you want to see more, just click below.